now you
Okay, so we just got back from our annual North America Extravaganza 2017, and it was amazing, incredible. So we're dedicating this call to just got back from Extravaganza. Sarah Lynn and I are going to share our biggest takeaways with you guys and all the excitement that went on. So it's really hard to really convey, like, right, Sarah Lynn, it's really hard to convey everything that went on because it's more of an experience, a feeling, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to share what we took away from it and how we're implementing it into our business coming up. So, Sarah Lynn, would you like to lead us off?
Sure. Like Jen said, it's hard to put into words the emotion in the room, the energy, the positivity, everybody cheering each other on. It doesn't matter if you've been with the company for 35 years and you're getting your $1 million achievement award or whatever, or if you're just, the first extravaganza and you're just starting out, they cheer for you as loud and as much as they can through every phase. So it's just a really awesome feeling to be there. Everyone loving on everyone. It was more awesome than I could imagine. There's so many things that I got as takeaways as far as growing your team and things like that. But one of the points that I wanted to touch on was that they talked about the mega trends in society today. And I kind of made a little post about it yesterday, I think it was, about, what did I say? All the obesity facts.
Yeah, I saw that.
But they had a whole section on megatrends and why Herbalife can help with obesity, aging, rising healthcare costs, and just overall health. And somebody said that Herbalife is basically like a distributive healthcare platform. And it's so true because Herbalife, it's like a preventative for healthcare. All of us are lacking so much health-wise, and we have really something for everyone. I mean, if a lot of people come to us for weight loss, but like we don't even always think of like our heart health line or healthy aging and all those things. There truly is something for everyone. And our company is unlike any other nutrition company out there. We have the best nutrition products on the planet. And we're unlike GNC or any other store because we come with coaches. We come with a cheerleader that comes with the products. We come with, support. Our clients, if they go to GNC for a protein powder that's cheaper, they're not going to get a phone call, 3 days later asking how they like it and how they're feeling. And that's something that Herbalife has. They shared that there's 300 scientists, over 300 scientists with Herbalife working to bring the best products. And that we're just really unlike any other company out there. So that's something that we need to be proud about sharing with our clients and potential new clients, that we really have something for everyone. And this is a nutrition company. Let's not just be pulling people in for weight loss only, that we're here for overall health and anti-aging and all that good stuff. There was so much to go over. Jen, I think you were going to touch on leadership a little bit and probably building the business. So I can let you say what you want to say, and then I can maybe hop back on some other too. But
Perfect. So I do want to recognize Sarah Lynn as well, because not only was it her first extravaganza, but she also qualified VIP Platinum, and it was your first leadership training at an extravaganza as well. So We definitely got a whole nother day of training in that active world team and above, which was awesome. And really, I feel like Herbalife is all about leadership and growing into something. It's not you just come in and stay where you are. It's about growth and contribution. So we had the 17th Surgeon General of the U.S., Richard Carmona, come on, and he did an entire personal development and leadership training, and that was huge for me. So he talked about leadership and the elements of leadership, and he said they're really the same in every profession, country, and language. And he said service to many leads to greatness. So it's not so much that what we do, but who we're becoming. So in this journey, like, who are we becoming? Who are we building up to? What are we working for? So are you willing to work on you? He also talks about, are you willing to step up and out of your comfort zone to grow and give to others? So I don't know if it was Richard Carmona, but someone else throughout the weekend, because I really focus more on the leadership aspect throughout the training. So someone had mentioned that you love on others and build them up, because we're not just selling products. We're building people up to build a business. So he talked about, whoever that was, he talked about a lot of growth and building and building and building and not just selling. So he had mentioned, I think I already said it, but do you have a heart for people? It's always a good question. I never ask that question when we start taking on coaches, but it's really important to ask. Like, if someone's wrapped up in themselves, if you're wrapped up with yourself and what you're doing and your, issues and all that kind of stuff, it's hard to serve others. So do you have a heart for people? Are you willing to love on other people and give to other people, your time, your attention, your follow-up, all those things. So I love that takeaway. He had mentioned a few things to leadership. So he said, you must be a mentor, huge part of leadership, guiding other people, not just taking them on and leaving them to figure it out, but really mentoring people. He talked about stewardship, which is huge for leadership. So you're really taking care of others. You're taking them under your wing. You're learning about what they're looking for, their goals, their dreams. You're taking care of that. He said there's a selflessness about leadership. So he's Richard Carmona. His credentials were so long, it's kind of hard to remember. He was like a police officer. He was a Green Beret. He was in the military. Like, his stuff kept going on and on. But he really talked about, with his Army experience or military experience, that there's a big part of selflessness. So if him as a leader in the military, if him and one of his guys on his team were hungry and there was one meal, the meal would go to the younger guy. So there's a huge aspect of selflessness when you're serving others and being a leader to others. So it's always an others first mentality in terms of leadership. In terms of leadership. The fourth thing he talked about was integrity, always doing what's right. He talked about integrity is, of course, doing what's right even when you're alone. So that's a big thing with ethics and integrity of leadership. The fifth thing was purpose. And he talked about articulating the vision. So we can have a vision, but if we're not able to articulate it clearly, then others won't really know what to follow. So if people have a vision to follow and you clearly define that, they'll follow you. So Sarah Lynn, I feel like you're a huge aspect of that is, as you've learned and you've grown, you can really say, follow me, right? You can see it, you can articulate what your vision is and your goal is, and follow me, and people follow. Huge purpose, or a huge aspect of leadership. And the last thing I wrote is communicate. So that, obviously that goes along with the whole articulating the vision is communication. How are your communication skills, and can you work with others and communicate that? So he said people rise to what they can see. So if we can really show people what's possible with the products, with the business, people will follow what they can see. Last thing is, I posted it online already right before this call, but they use this quote. It says, "It is not necessary to dim the light of another to brighten yours. Instead, build your light as bright as possible and unleash the power inside another and let their light shine bright." So I really love that. I thought that was awesome because it's so true. Out there in the real world, it's all about tearing each other down to get, on top of someone else. And with Herbalife and just our methods and our models and the whole focus of leadership, it's really about being being your best self to inspire others to take that journey as well. So I just loved it. It was an incredible weekend, and I'm excited to get back to work and focus really on building others up, getting in contact with our clients. Someone said constant interaction leads to good relationships and retention. So it's not just about getting people, it's about keeping them and building them up so they can convert to distributors, preferred members, all those things. So we can create people to be, or help people create themselves to be the best version of themselves. So it was amazing. Did you want to add anything else?
Thinking of it, that one of the press team members, I can't remember who it was and I don't have it written down, shared their 8 steps to the business. So if you have a pen and paper and you want to write it down, you can. Otherwise, message me and I'll share it with you after. Not a big deal. But they said the 8 steps to the business that they teach everybody that's coming in is, number 1, to use the product and get a result. Number 2, wear the brand, but be subtle about it and not loud. So, can you hear me? I always am like, when you go like this, I'm like, could you hear me? So wear the brand, subtle, not loud. A pin, a shirt with Herbalife on it. Carry your Herbalife cup everywhere you go. Whatever, but don't be like Herbalife hat, Herbalife shirt, pin, cup, flashy shoes that you write Herbalife on. Whatever. Keep it classy and simple and be subtle and not
But
loud.
I want to wear 7 pins.
Maybe 2. 2's okay. But just so that we don't seem like we're like super pushy and crazy about it, because people will be like, whoa, did you like even see that Herbalife person? Like, you want them to just see the name and the brand and what you're all about, but not too loud. So number 2 is wear. Number 3 is talk. So you have to develop new networks, whether it's through talking to people in person in the grocery store, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever, but talk about it in some way. Number 4 is plug into the business. So that's our calls like this. This is going to the STSs. This is, just plugging into your team and the business. Number 5 is personal development. So I love this slide when they put it up there. This is learning the difference between a mountain and a speed bump. And I think everyone that is successful in Herbalife truly learns this lesson, because the things that used to seem so big suddenly seem smaller. And when you have the personal development to learn that difference, you're going to become more attractive as a leader, because you're going to balance your stress better and people are going to look to you. If everything in your life that's a problem is a mountain, you're not going to be mentally attractive to people, and they're not going to want to follow your journey and be a part of what you're doing, because that's just not something that attracts people. So personal development, number 5, highlight that. You need it. It's what got me to where I am. And then after that, number 6, 7, and 8 are all find a new coach, find a new coach, and find a new coach. Once you've done steps 1 through 5, you need to start building your team and finding people to follow you, because that's how you're going to grow your check and your royalties, because you're going to be paid to mentor them, because you've done all the other steps. You've gotten a result, use talk, wear, personal development, all of that. And he added at the end, number 9, was just to constantly love people, love yourself and love people. And that's how you'll be successful in this business. And I just thought that those are so simple, and it's something that we do, but I don't know if we actually think of doing it and we have it written down as a list, but that's really what I'm going to start using with new people coming in with me, that you have to use it and get a result, so that you have passion for the product, because without the passion, you can't, we don't think of it as selling, but your passion actually sells the product and your result sells the product. So and the personal development, it really is key, because then they say attractive a lot in the trainings. I've noticed that they say like you need to be an attractive person, but if you know Herbalife, they're not meaning like you have to be a size 2. They just mean you have to be attractive, like mind, body, soul attractive. So if something's not clicking for you somewhere, make sure that you're doing numbers 1 through 5 and see where that gets you with the business, and just keep doing it over and over again, because it will happen for you, because that's what happened for me. So that's that. I hope that was helpful.
Woohoo! Awesome. So yeah, it was an incredible training. We're excited to get back here, and next week we're going to be, they launched something at Extravaganza that is considered the best promotion ever in our company, and we are super excited to go over it. There's a lot of information on it, so we wanted to dedicate an entire call to it. So this coming Tuesday, a week from today, we're going to be going over that entire promotion. The qualifications are 7 months long for this, so there's plenty of time to definitely knock it out of the park, all of us. So we're super excited to go over that. You want to say something?
I was going to say that it's not about your volume, it's about growing your team. So that's your hint. So think about numbers 1 through 5 that I just gave you, because that's what's going to help you grow your team. So just start thinking about that for the best promotion ever.
The best promotion ever. Mic drop. Beep. All right. Does anyone want to say anything? What? No.
You can't say anything after a mic drop.
Oh, I didn't. Trust me. Felicia, do you, or maybe Sarah, do you guys remember that quote that says, do you remember it, Jen, now? Because I still can't. It says, you can be the sweetest peach in the basket, but to someone who doesn't like peaches,
you can never be good enough.
You're never sweet enough.
There we go.
You're never enough, or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I basically tried saying that to us girls in the airport, like, because I was doing a little, personal development for the team.
A little rah-rah for the team.
But I forgot it halfway through my line, and then I just go, mic drop. Because I totally forgot what I was saying.
I.e., forgot what I was going with.
You're like, something like that. Love you.
It was pretty funny.
It was so funny. We were so tired.
Yeah, what, you got home at like 4 a.m.?
I pulled into my driveway at like 3:05.
Yeah, I got in at 2:30.
Yeah.
Boys were up bright and early.
And you were so right about liftoff. I took a liftoff. I was so scared about falling asleep in the car, like so scared, that I took a liftoff and a total control 1:30 in the morning. And
Good decision.
And then I'm laying in bed at like 4 a.m. like, I couldn't fall asleep. I fell asleep at like 4 to like 6:30. And then, yeah. And I was like, just going on hopes and dreams yesterday. I was just going, I was like awake, but then last night at like 8 o'clock, I was done. Could not keep them open. It's a good thing to call us tonight and not last night, because I wouldn't have made it. I was tired, but I did good. It was worth it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys look like you had a blast.
It was such a perfect blend of like, you know, business and Herbalife with like little chunks in between for us. And it was so nice to be with like everyone who loves Herbalife. Like, we're walking through this huge city, and just imagine Boston with every single person using Herbalife. Like, that's what it was. It was like everybody was like, Herbalife, Herbalife. Like, everyone's friendly, everyone's just loving on each other.
There are 21,000 people who went to the training.
It seems like a lot, but once you're in there, like, it doesn't seem chaotic once you're in there in your seat, and then you just look around this huge, like, stadium, auditorium, whatever it is, I don't even know, convention center. And there's like people everywhere, but it wasn't like crazy. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good. And next year, Houston, who's coming?
Oh,
Chris
yeah.
Chris and I already said we'll be there.
Man,
Yay.
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Chris is going to wear a cowboy hat.
I can't wait. I want
No.
Yes.
Maybe if it says Herbalife.
We'll find you one.
Yes. Yes. A
Right.
custom-made cowboy hat.
Yeah. It'll be so much fun.
I'll take one for the team.
Yes.
Yay.
You're the only guy you have to.
Yeah. You never know, though. He could have a whole team behind him by then.
Oh.
Whole team
It
Hopefully.
wouldn't surprise
guys.
me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. He's rocking. He is rocking.
That's so awesome. You're off to a
Slow. Very, very slow progress, but steady progress.
good
That slow and steady wins the race.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And you're doing awesome.
I was going to say, I don't think your results are slow.
No,
Exactly.
I did good. I hit a little plateau, but I realized that it wasn't really in weight as much as it is in inches that I'm
Yeah.
still working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And energy.
Doing well.
Well, yeah. And Hillary, I mean, Hillary's scale hasn't budged in a while, but like her inches are going down like crazy. And you wouldn't notice that unless if you're like go clothes shopping, or, you know, a pair of pants that you couldn't wear 6 months ago, all of a sudden now you can wear and they're loose or something. So it's
Yes, Sarah, you're. Oh, thank you.
Hi, Graham.
I heard the cutest little
Mhm.
You're gonna say hi.
Sarah, your results, your picture that you posted on Facebook was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Who's saying that to me? Oh, is that what
Felicia.
you believe? Oh, sorry. My screen only shows so many people. Like, it's like
Mine
only.
too.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh
I'm
my-
fudging along.
What do you mean? You like look incredible. When you said what, slow? I was like, that ain't slow, girlfriend. You look
I know.
incredible.
Thank
Oh.
you.
We
Aw.
are our own worst critics.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. True.
We gotta cheer for ourselves like we cheer for everybody else, though.
Mhm.
Oh, and yours is coming too.
Yep. They just walked in.
Show your babies.
Say hi.
Hi, Zach. Oh,
All right.
so cute.
So you all are rock stars. Next week, the best promotion ever.
I'm dying to hear this.
Good. That's the point of this.
It's ridiculous that you would even do this. I'm going to be hounding Sarah Lynn all week.
So, we can't. Details are still being released, Sarah. So we're like super excited about it, and I can text you, but we don't know everything that there is to know. So that's why we can't really release it. But I'll text you and tell you what I do know.
I.e., come on next Tuesday and you're going to get the whole laydown.
Yeah.
Super awesome. All the details.
I'm going to try. I'll be a single mom next week, and we have sports and stuff, so I'm going to try.
Okay.
But
We're recording it as well.
Okay. Okay.
You
Yeah.
say bye-bye.
So watch the replay.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
got another one.
Bye.
We've got kids coming out of the woodworks here.
All right,
All
guys.
right, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.